Okay. Well, this young boy and his sister came to America. They arrived on Thursday evening, and it was late hours. They slept all day Friday because of the time change. Then they slept on Friday night, woke up early in the morning, Saturday morning. Next to the house, there was the church, where the Constantine father was a priest serving the people over there who came from Lebanon. And when Constantine looked from the window, he was surprised because he saw people across the house. There's only a barbed wire fence separating the two lots. There was a big, huge window, and he looked, and to his surprise, he saw people there wearing the yarmulke and also wearing shawls with long beards and long hair. And he looked, and he was very surprised. My God, he said, just left the old country, Palestine, running away from the Israelis, and now we are in America, and we are coming here to be placed next door. We're going to be killed. There's not even wall to separate them. So Constantine called upon his sister to come to see. And they were observing. The people there, lots of people and young people, they were praying and mingling with each other. The young boy called his father, Zachariah, to come. Dad, come, I want to see you, I want to see you. Well, the father was next door in the church. When the father came, he said to him, you bring us to America to die? Look, there across the street, across the fence, there's a Jewish synagogue here. So the father tried to calm Constantine and Noel, telling them, in America, we live in peace. In America, people get along fine. In America, there is no war. So don't worry, we get along fine. I know the rabbi, I know the people. We live in a Jewish neighborhood over here. Well, Constantine was really in shock. For the next 3 weeks, he did not leave the house to go to the backyard. He was afraid he's going to be killed or he's going to be fighting with someone. So the father decided, because of this complexity, decided to talk to the ladies of the church if they could have ice cream social. So they agreed to have ice cream social in the parking lot on Saturday, so that when the service, the synagogue worship is over, they will have music, and they will have this ice cream social, and people will come and greet each other because it's neighbors and support the church. Well, that's what happened. But prior to that, Constantine's father went to the backyard and he saw the rabbi, and they start talking to each other. And that was a good sign. And then, what happened? A man came with a shovel. I didn't know what he wanted to do with the shovel. Constantine thought he going to hit his father. It was a shovel that he used to trying to work around a tree. But after a while, the rabbi left, and the man who had the shovel left, and the father came back home and says, well, look, we get along fine here. And Constantine was little comforted. But when the ice cream social took place and everybody was coming to have ice cream and cookies, Constantine was sitting there with his sister, and people were visiting and surely there are young men who were also Jews and young girls were coming with their family to have ice cream. Well, it was very nice time because they put Arabic music and they put Jewish music, Hava Nagila Hava, and everybody started dancing. It was very nice. And Constantine said, well, if they are able to dance and able to eat and able to pray, be too close to each other, why can't that be in the old world, in the old country between Jews and between Arabs? Well, it is there that Constantine met David and Adam. David and Adam became friends of Constantine for a while, and these two young men went to the same school, and they helped Constantine in his homework and other activities. And so breaking the barriers started here in America between the complexity of the problems of Jews and Arabs. And the story of Constantine is a big story in the whole picture. And we'll tell more about that next time.